Hey, Fred and Connie. Hey, Fred. 7:30ish. Always 7:30ish. Either 5 minutes before or 5 minutes after. It's always around 7:30. I'm entering his text he sent me earlier. Zoom in. The sun was shining on the mountain. There's a heck of a view there a minute ago. It's starting to come back a little bit, but I thought that was a pretty good shot. Hey, Virginia. Hey, Jimmy. How's the picture? I zoomed in a little bit. Hey, Pam. Fred saying hey to Virginia. Hey, Angie. Hey, Shane. Jimmy saying hey. Hey, David saying hello, hello, hello. Virginia saying hey. Fred saying hey to everybody. Whoever wants to let me know, how's the signal? Can y'all hear me and stuff? I want to make sure y'all can hear me too. Oh, thank you, Angie. So that way I know now y'all can hear everybody saying hey to everybody. Yeah, I'm zoomed in a little bit so y'all can see that cloud on top of Mount LeConte and Klingman's Dome and whatever else that clouds are covering. Everybody's saying hey to everybody right now. I'm trying to get my other phone to bring up where I don't know why it's not. I've got it linked to my phone. I don't know why it's not bringing up a signal. I wonder if I need to hang on a second. If it messes up the live show, I'll be right back. I'll set up another one, but hopefully it won't. Yeah, whipped cream on top. There you go, Fred. David saying hey to everybody. Everybody's saying hey to everybody. Hey, John Esper. Good evening to everybody in chat from Columbus, Ohio. Hey, Diane. Saying evening, everyone. Everybody's saying hey to everybody right now. Shane's saying hey. I'm going to try something right quick. I don't think it'll hurt the live show as long as I do it quick enough. I should be back. Let me make sure I hadn't missed anybody. Somebody let me know, make sure I'm still on here, still back. I'm getting it where my other phone here is. Wait a minute, why does it say it's not connected? It's supposed to be connected. Okay, thank you, Pam. Thank you, Virginia. Jimmy says, I'm whipped. My body don't like 13-hour days no more. All right. I can understand that, Jimmy. You're going to have to quit them 13-hour days. Everybody's saying hey to everybody right now, making sure nobody's... I'm not super zoomed, Fred. That's zoomed all the way in right there. But I know it starts getting grainy looking, so I don't want to zoom in too much. John says, hit that thumbs up, people. 12 in chat and only 3. Hey, John, don't worry yourself to death about that, John. It's picking up stuff, so it ought to... I'm trying to get my other phone, but where it makes it easier for me to read the chat, so that way y'all can be able to see Tootsie whenever I flip the camera around without having to see my finger in the way. Yeah, I said your name. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, it's today, Jimmy and Connie Spencer's. I hadn't seen that on Facebook, which, I mean, only time I've been on Facebook is just to like what people's saying about my posts. Because today's definitely been a rough day. And I mean, be honest with you, I mean, I didn't think nothing about it last week till later on in the week. Realized what the day was, but I still went live. But I don't know that I'll be live for 2 hours tonight. It's just, today ain't been a good day as far as for me and Tootsie. And some of y'all know why. John says, I know there's some people that even give you the middle finger. That's right. She's not in here yet. But yeah, happy anniversary to Jimmy and Connie Spencer. Oh, it's tomorrow. Oh, okay. So it's tomorrow. That's why I didn't, because usually I get the notifications on Facebook. All right, my other phone here is finally starting to work somewhat. Yeah, do y'all hear the music? I know they're up here. I don't know if it's practice or if they're actually playing the game or what. I think it's just practice because I've heard them here hit some baseballs. But yeah, I'm right here at the Cal Ripken, just right below it. Andy saying happy anniversary. Hey, William Smith. I don't think I said hey to William when he came in. Oh, thank you, Pam. There's the middle finger. There she is. Harvey 5, old Leslie. John was saying some people even give her the middle finger. I said, yeah, she's not in here yet. The middle finger's not in there yet. Leslie says, I was cooking and didn't hear my notification. Oh, that's fine, Leslie. You know, I've always said, though, I don't expect anybody to come in. Nobody has to come in. Everybody can come in when they want to. They can leave when they want to. I'm trying to stay chipper for the live show. Yep, there's the middle finger. Leslie's give the hearts and the double finger. She has give the 2 fingers up. William says, how many years has it been, Jeff? 4 years. It's been 4 years. Well, it's 4 years in March, William. But today's her birthday. Everybody's saying hey right now. Virginia says, what you cooking, Leslie? Leslie says, don't be alarmed, everyone. Jeff knows I love him. Yeah, all the regulars know Leslie. So if anybody's watching that doesn't know, that's new, the Harvey 5, if she gives me the middle finger, she's not me personally. That's like a inside joke between us. Oh, my other phone's working now. I'll be able to keep up the chat a little bit easier. I didn't realize that I needed to charge it, but I got it plugged up. Leslie says she's doing onion rings and french fries. I'll zoom back out just a little bit where you can see the rest of the mountain. But yeah, for the ones that don't know though, today's my mom's birthday. And it's been a little bit of a rough day. I mean, I got a clean bed to crawl into tonight. And I guess that's literally, and that's a tough word. I get tongue twisted trying to say that word. Because everybody knows most of y'all know my camper's small. But the darn air mattress sprung a leak this morning. right before I was getting ready to go to the pool, and it 86 degrees outside. The car said 91 when I went to Walmart, but at the campground it was 86. And so that knocked me out of getting to go to the pool when I was wanting to go. And so I had to deal with that. But it forced me to wash the sheets though. So I got clean sheets for tonight. And then of course it forced me to get the inside of the camper cleaned up too. At least somewhat better than what it was. And so I had to deal with that. And then I think I had turned over a drink or something. And then of course the rain hit after only being at the pool for about an hour. And then after that, there really hadn't really much anything went wrong after that. But it's been one of them days. And of course I know why though too. But other than that, it's been all right. So I'm gonna quit complaining. It's just, I know with having mom on my mind and stuff, I can tell it's not got me as chipper. I mean, I even played a little bingo earlier, a few hours ago, and I was sitting there playing, but I, was being quiet, and of course there wasn't many in there playing, but I just sort of, cause and I had a few ask me what was wrong with me. But I'll get through it though. I'll get through it. Let me get caught up on the chat. I know a lot of y'all's ringing in here now. I was looking around while I was talking to you guys. I wasn't even really looking at the chat, so that way it wouldn't distract me on the count of while I was talking to everybody and stuff. But I'll start reading the chat, and that way I get caught up to you guys. Left off with Leslie there, where she said she was cooking onion rings. Yeah, right there. This phone even let me know where I left off. Hey Ed, hey buddy, says happy heavenly birthday, Jeff's mom. Thank you, Ed, I appreciate it, buddy. John says, hey Jeff, hang in there, buddy. I lost my mom 8 years ago. My dad died 25 years ago. Yeah, my dad's it'll be 10 years this year, and that's in October. So I got that, coming up this year also. I mean, daggum time flies. Just don't realize how quick the time goes by the older you get. Everybody's saying hey to Ed. William says it got to 94 down here. Yeah, my car said 91, but at the campground though, on my thing that I got there, it said 86, and then of course the phone said it was 86 also in Pigeon Forge, but my car was reading warmer for some reason, so it must be off a little bit or something. It's 77 right now, for anybody wants to know. At least that's what the car's saying right now. Everybody's saying, hey, thank you, Angie. I appreciate that comment, Angie. She's telling me she's sorry. Diane says, my mom would have been 90 on June 2nd, June 10th. Excuse me. Makes 34 years since she went to be with the Lord. John says, hey, Jeff, are you starting to look like the Hamburglar? Yeah, a little bit, John. Just a little bit. Leslie says, when it rains, it literally pours. Yeah, it kind of felt like that today. After I woke up, I mean, breakfast and everything went fine, but then after that's when it started going downhill. Hey Scott, hey buddy, saying what's up, y'all? Leslie says, I've tried to keep Jeff in good spirits with my stupidity today. Yeah, you have, Leslie. You really have. That stuff you sent me, it put a smile on my face. It really did, Leslie. Everybody's saying hey to Scott. I'm just trying to get caught up real quick. Ed's saying hey to me and Tootsie. Everybody's saying hey to everybody right now. Let's see, let me get on down here. Diane says, Scott, Captain Jack found out last night he did have another heart attack. Ooh, well, that's not good. Well, prayers for Captain Jack. Fred says his dad passed away 50 years ago this month. Angie says my mom passed in 2021, still hard. Yeah, I remember you telling me that, Angie, because it was, year after my mom. Hey, Natalie. Natalie said, hey, turkey foot. that's a new one, Natalie. I like that. That put a smile on my face. Wait a minute, what did Virginia say? Because she's going, oh, no, Virginia. What, did I miss something Virginia said? No, I don't see anything from her. Somebody said, oh, no, Virginia. So I was making, uh, William says, go Tigers, recruit, recruit, recruit. Everybody saying, Blaine, hey, Blaine, smile, you son of a, hey, y'all. he had, he wasn't ever in bingo. Of course, I had to get off, Blaine, not long after you did to get ready for tonight. And I hadn't seen him yet, so I don't know if he'll remember to come in or what. But for the ones that don't know what I'm talking about right now, Fred and Blaine does. The guy that's so hilarious in bingo, his name's Ninja. Well, that's not his real name, but that's his name as far as in VR world. He's hilarious, and he supposedly is going to make an appearance tonight in here. Now, whether he remembers or not, who knows? My buffering, my little phone here was buffering. Y'all let me know if I'm buffering. But that's what Scott's saying right there when he's saying smile, because Ninja would always, every time we'd go spin the wheel or drop the ball in Planko, he'd always go, smile, you son of a, what? And he's quoting Jaws. He's quoting the movie Jaws. Everybody's saying hey to Blaine. Natalie says June 15th will be 4 years since my husband's passing. Yeah, that's right. I think I remember you telling me that too, Natalie, because I knew there's a few y'all in here that I think's got close dates to my mom's date. So prayers for you, Natalie, because I know that'll be upcoming for you. She's laying here beside me, John, saying, where's the star of the show? Everybody's saying hey to everybody right now. Blaine says he was in there just now. He wasn't there just now either. I was there from 3 to 5 and 6:30 to 7:30. They hadn't seen him today. Okay. Well, I hope everything's all right with him. Everybody's saying hey. Hey, Landa, saying hey, Jeff and Tootsie and everyone. Hey, Landa, thanks for coming in. Everybody's saying hey. Hey, Gary with 2 R's. Hey, buddy. Hey, sorry I'm not on time. I've been to Lowe's. Hey, Gary, I was just saying earlier that, yeah, all y'all know me. Y'all can, nobody has to come in. Nobody has to do the thumbs up or thumbs down. Everybody can come and go as they please and show up when they want to. So no worries, buddy. Everybody's saying hey to Gary. Linda says, hey, Scott, you hot ticket. And Nellie says, thanks, Jeff. The kicker is our wedding anniversary is June 18th. Holy wow. Yeah, that is. I mean, that's about like me for Christmas Day and Valentine's Day, because Papa was on Christmas Day and Granny's on Valentine's Day, so I can completely relate to what you're meaning there, Natalie. Angie saying hey, Gary saying hey to everybody. Blaine says, but my Tuesday evening isn't complete without watching a fiasco. Yeah, I don't know if I'll have a fiasco tonight, Blaine. Of course, you already know why and stuff. At least I hope I don't. Lord, I don't need any more fiascos. I've already had enough of them today as it is. Scott says, hot ticket? What you talking about? David says, have you heard from Rob and Denise any? I haven't heard from them, but last I talked to them, Denise was still hanging in there You know, it's just, you know, gotta let time pass and time heal. And I mean, all y'all know how that is when you have a death in the family and everything. Plus, with what she's got going on with her sister and stuff, you know. So, but I hadn't heard from them. I did hear from Joshy last night. I did. Was that last night or night before? It might have been the night before. But I talked to Joshy. Let's see, was that last? No, it wasn't last night. Night before, because I wasn't sitting outside. So that would have been Sunday night. Yeah, Joshy called me Sunday night. Talked to him for a little while. They're doing good. I don't know if he's in town. I didn't get a chance to ask him that. But I did talk to Josh and Stacy, so I know they're doing okay. Let me get back to the chat here. Everybody, hey Telco Toys, how you doing, buddy? Saying what's up, everybody, and everybody's saying hey to him. Everybody's saying hey. Nelly says beautiful scenery in front. Yeah, I earlier the sun was shining on the mountains, and you could really see the what I call rib cages or the ribs or whatever. You could really see them right before I went live, but where the suns went on down, I zoomed back. I had it zoomed in when I first came on, but it looked real pretty. I was like, man, I'm gonna go up there to the hotels and try to get that view on camera before the sun gets down too far. So that's why I'm up here, at least at the moment. Blaine says, one day at a time when you have a loss. That's right, Blaine. That's right. And I'm one that, you know, when I know something like that happens to somebody, I mean, I try to check on them, but I don't want to bother them every single day or even every other day, you know, because I've been there, done that. And you know, I know how everything, I mean, you know, some people it might not bother and some people it might. So I go with the route of, you know, just letting time go by and then wait a little bit and check on them. You know, I mean, you can even ask Virginia in here when she had all that stuff going on, you know, with her friend and stuff. You know, I checked on her, but I didn't try to bother her every day or whatever. John's saying that he saw Vacation Station posted a video. Okay, yeah, I hadn't been on YouTube either, John. I know you was asking me about him the other day because he hadn't posted anything or went live. So that's good. And I told John that, you know, some people take breaks. I mean, I've took a break for a week or so. And I know everybody else, you know, I don't want to say everybody else, but I know a few others that's taking breaks. And there's nothing wrong with that. Unless if you're in it for the money and you're wanting the money, you know, then I get that. You got to post something every day. You got to do something every day, you know, because you want that paycheck. And I get that. I'm not going to do it, though. I'm definitely not, because that's something I don't want to do. I do this mess for fun. I don't want to do it to have to put food on the table, I guess is a way to phrase that. Whenever I do have to go back to work, I'm not going to do YouTube as my income. Thank you, Pam. She said nice view. Laser says it's beautiful. And everybody's saying hey. Laser says yes, Jeff. It's good checking on us when we're having bad times. And you're right, Leslie. You're right. Hey PB, hey Pam. Saying hello everyone. Yeah, we got to fish with Pam last night for a little while. Me and Blaine and Fred. So that was definitely fun. We finally did some fishing. I hadn't said that yet either. All of us finally went fishing last night for a little while. Linda says, Fred, you going VR fishing tonight? And And Leslie's saying hey, everybody's saying hey, Angie's saying hey, Fred's saying hey, Virginia says yes, Jeff's a true friend. Thank you, Virginia. I try to be. I try to treat everybody fair and square and equal. I try to do my best. Fred says, don't know yet, Linda. Why you ask? And PB Pam saying hey. Everybody's saying hey right now. Ed says, Jeff, when you get to 1,000, will you have to be monetized? No. I mean, if I get to 1,000, I'll have that option. And me and Blaine and Fred talked about it last night in VR. Even if I get to where I can be monetized, I'm not going to, because I just don't want to. I don't want to put my banking information on YouTube, because you gotta do that to get paid. And they might be ways around it to where they can pay you through Cash App or PayPal or some kind of gift card thingy. You know, you probably can do it that way, but still yet though, I ain't gonna worry about it, because I know I won't do it. I won't do it. I can 100% tell you right now that I won't do it. I'll never do it, even if I get to where I can. Because I mean, I've got enough watch hours and enough views. I just don't have the subs yet. But still yet though, you know, shoot, I got enough to keep up with as it is. And I mean, and I don't know how long I'll do YouTube. I mean, truth be known. I mean, we actually thought, you know, I was talking to Fred and Blaine about it last night, matter of fact, while we was fishing. You know, that, I mean, I'll still try to do YouTube, but I know the day's going to come where I'm going to have to change stuff up. And, of course, I'll get into that later on, as far as that part of the life story on down the road. I don't want to get into it right now, but I will definitely let all y'all know, though, whenever that day comes. I will give everybody a heads up. I can promise you that. Linda says, Fred, just something to chat about. And she's giving him a big wave. And everybody's saying hey right now. Blaine says, that was fun last night. Yeah, it was, Blaine. I had a good time last night. Everybody's saying hey right now. John says, next Tuesday morning I go get my first cataract surgery done. So I don't know how I'll be feeling next Tuesday. Hey, prayers everything goes well for you next Tuesday, John, for your cataracts. I mean, I'm sure you'll probably have a tough time seeing, seeing things that day. I mean, I've known people, you know, family and whoever else. I mean, after they have that done, it usually takes a day or so to get your vision back, because I know you got to wear shades because bright light bothers you. At least that's what I've been told. I don't know it from experience, but I know it from just what other people's told me. And maybe, hopefully, it might not do you that way. But just based on everybody else, that's what I've always been told. You have to wear dark shades because the light will bother your eyes really bad. And have you got somebody to take you, John? Because I don't know. I can't remember if they let you drive or not after the fact. That's what I don't know. But prayers for you, though, that everything goes all right for you, John, with your cataract surgery. Everybody's saying hey right now to each other. Then Scott's sending prayers to you, John. And then Gary says, you'll be fine, John, just a patch over one eye. Yeah, see, all my crowd, they had to just wear dark shades. They had to wear dark shades, Gary. As far as when it come to the cataract surgery. Everybody's saying hey right now. Natalie says, John Esper, you will be a one eye and month between each eye. And Leslie says, you're leaving me? Never. I'll bug you on text. I'm not leaving, Leslie. I just know that things is going to change sometime or another. I just don't know when yet, but I hope it's later than sooner. But things will change. I mean, you know, that's going to be a given. But like I said, though, I'll get into all that when the time comes. I don't see it happening this year. Uh, but like I say, though, I don't know what next year's going to bring. Let's see. Ed says, Jeff, I'm glad that's your choice if you want to be monetized or not. You know, I appreciate that, Ed. I mean, yeah, it's whoever does YouTube and owns the channel, it's by choice whether they want to, I guess, get monetized or not. John says, then I go back on the 25th this month to have the other side done. And hey, Larry, hey, buddy, look at those beautiful Lenore Mountains. yeah, yeah. I mean, don't I wish that Lenore had this kind of view that we got over here. Now there is some areas that I can, not in Lenore, but I can go right outside of Lenore and kind of show you some of this same stuff because I'm just on the other side of those that you're looking at right now. Let's see. Scott says Amber can't see in the state of North Carolina know this, and they still let her drive. And they still, so Amber can't see, and North Carolina still lets her drive. Scott, Lord have mercy. John says I have my sister taking me the day of the surgery and the next day for follow-up. Well, that's good, John. That's good. Everybody's saying hey to Larry. David says, one eye purple Peter. Gosh almighty. There's a fiasco for you. There's a fiasco. But I can handle that fiasco. One-eyed purple people eater. David, you got me tongue twisted and you caught me off guard. How's David doing? Everybody's saying hey to everybody. Leslie says purple Peter. I've seen one of them before. That place is Peter, one-eyed Peter. Then Natalie's laughing. Well, at least I did it to myself, I guess, and now y'all got me laughing. Because I am laughing. Yeah, Blaine's put up the purple Peter. Lordy. Scott says, I know exactly where you're talking, what you're talking about, Jeff. I live in some of those places. Yeah, I know it, Scott. You're in the mountains. You're definitely in the mountains. On my phone, it looks like it's zoomed in real far for some reason, but I guess because of the way this phone, it don't fill out the whole screen, or either it might be because, let me back it out. I want to see what it looks like on my phone here. I just now caught that. I'm gonna wait for my phone to catch up here. Linda says purple pecker. Everybody's laughing. Natalie says some people are Peters. Hey, Natalie, you so you're in other words, you're saying some people are Richards. Is it Richard? Is that, yeah, Richards? Is that right? Yeah, Fred. Now all we need is a ninja to show up. I'm you know, maybe he'll remember. Maybe he'll remember to show up. Who knows? There he says, I love if you sometimes the Harveys get lunch and go up there and eat lunch with a view. There you go. Yeah, I mean, I'm right there with you, Larry. And see, now the sun's starting to get back on it a little bit. Of course, I zoomed out, and y'all can't see it. It's, no, that ain't. There we go. I was doing it the wrong way. I don't want to zoom in too much because it looks like I'm super zoomed, like Fred was saying, and I didn't catch it. And that might be where, because I went back out of the live before I went live, trying to get this stupid phone to connect. and that might have done something with the darn view. But yeah, I'm right there with you, Larry. The way that sun was shining on that mountain earlier when I was on my way up here, man, it was something else. You could see every little ridge, every little hump, and whatever else you want to call it. It was crazy. Uh, yeah, Blaine says it's not his pronouns. He's talking about ninja. Scott says, "Oh no, Jeff's been to the cat's meow again." Hey, Erica. Hey, thanks for coming in, Erica. Going, ooh, oh, woo. Everybody's saying hey to everybody right now. No, well, yeah, she is asleep, but I'll get her up here in a minute. She's laid over here, passed out on me. Everybody's saying hey to everybody right now. Fred says he was waiting for Larry Scott. And Blaine says, be right back. That's fine, Blaine. Like I said, any of y'all got anything y'all need to do, even while I'm live, go ahead and take care of stuff, do whatever. You can always come and go as far as in my show. It don't bother me one bit. Linda says, okay, Blaine. I figured somebody'd say thanks for the warning, Blaine, because that's usually what I get told in VR. Thanks for the warning. But y'all got me in a better mood now on account of my tongue twister slip up there. As far as when we're talking about the purple Peter, I mean, there I go again. Purple people. Lord have mercy. And I'm not doing it on purpose. That's what's crazy. Scott says, Jeff, did your purple Peter have something to do with the home in your air? I think he's meaning hole in your air mattress. No, I don't. I really don't know what happened. To be honest with you, Scott. I mean, I woke up, everything was fine. Got up, cooked breakfast, and I got done with breakfast. Got done with cleaning up breakfast and everything, and I got back in the camper to watch a show that I needed to finish watching, get caught up on before I went to the pool. So while I was in there doing that, I started feeling, like I was sinking. Or I was noticing that I didn't have as much air in the air mattress. And when I went to move, it like sunk down some. I was like, well, good Lord. I was like, well, maybe I let out too, because I was adjusting the air on it too. That was what was crazy. So I went to inflate it, got it pumped back up good and tight, and I muted the TV and muted my phone, cut the air off. And as soon as I filled that thing back over there, I heard something in the middle of it going psst. I thought, oh, here we go. I thought, well, off to Walmart we go. But before all that, though, I had to strip the bed out, strip everything down, get Tootsie situated. So that's what's crazy. I've had a heck of a day today, but it ain't been all bad though. So don't get me wrong. And y'all are actually making it better now. Let's see. Yeah, I knew you meant whole, Scott. I see your chat there now. Diane says, Scott, that taint nice. Hey, Kentucky Leisure. Hello, everyone. I checked a little while ago, Jeff. You weren't on yet. I made myself something to eat and sat down in the living room, and there you were. Yeah, I set it up a little early, but I didn't hit the live button till about 5 minutes till 7:30. Because I try my best to be on time, and here lately I've been starting like 5 minutes early. But yeah, I mean, usually 7:30. I try to do it right there at 7:30 to go, as far as on the Tuesdays that I know I'm going to go live on. And thanks for coming in too, Kentucky Leisure. Erica says, what's the last thing that goes through a bug's mind when it hits your windshield? Oh, I already knew the answer to that one, Erica. Yeah, his butthole. His asshole. Everybody's saying, hey, right now. Natalie says, dang, what kind of critters you got in your bed? Yeah, who knows, Natalie? Something that ate a hole in my air mattress, whatever it was. And because that's the thing is I've got the air mattress. Then I've got one of those, what you call mattress toppers, foam inserts, whatever you want to call it. I've got one of them. And I done that to help protect the air mattress. So something got between the foam and the air mattress itself, or either the air mattress just finally wore itself out and had a hole created in it on its own. I don't know. I have no idea. I mean, I know it wasn't Tootsie. Tootsie was laying up in the window, so I know it wasn't even her. Larry says, I think they sell Purple Peters at the catsmeowonline.com. Scott says, how long have you had that air mattress? I've had it for a while, Scott. I've had it for a while, so I guess it was time to show its face there and, you know, blow a hole in it to where it started leaking down. Everybody's laughing at Larry, laughing with Larry at what he said. David says, I had a leak in my waterbed one time. It went all over. Oh, Lord have mercy. Yeah, and I see, I've been in a waterbed before, but I'd be danged if I'd want one because, like he's saying there, if you get a leak in the waterbed, you going to have a mess. Especially if it's a big leak right off the bat. You know, little pinhole, you could at least catch it in time and get it drained. But if it was a gusher, Lord, there goes your floors, your carpet, whatever. I don't know that I'd want a waterbed for that reason. Everybody's saying, let's see, Scott says, Dan, you really had to bring that back up about the taint. Fred says, at least I didn't say it this time, Scott. Erica says, was it a crab? And Kentucky says, mice. And Diane says, laugh out loud, of course, Scott. And Scott says, we do a lot of camping, and we have to buy at least one air mattress every camping season. Yeah, well, that's probably about right, because what's this, my third season, something like that. And I guess that is about right, because I mean, last year was the last time I had to get one. So I guess, yeah, they must just not last real long or something. Natalie says, well, there's a proud moment. Jeff's horror Jeff's horror is mattress out. Lord have mercy, Natalie. And then Leslie says a gusher. Because of that comment I was talking about the water beds. Scott says, I'm gonna ban Amber from being on our lives. Don't you do that, Scott. Amber's the star of your show. So don't do that. Lord have mercy, she's a hoot. I mean, don't get me wrong, Scott, you're a hoot too, and everybody in here knows that. But Amber just adds to it. She definitely makes it to where it's, I mean, Lord have mercy at the stories y'all tell. Y'all have definitely got some funny stories. Give it away, give it away, give it away now. Lord, I ain't heard that song in forever and a day. All right, Toots, I'm going to have to wake you up. Everybody's going to be wanting to see you. So I'm going to have to wake you up. Yep. Yeah. Come on up here. Come on. Come on, get up here. Get up here. Come on. Let me get caught up on the chats here. Let's see. Fred says, in the words of Rusty Griswold, come here, Toots. Come here. Come on. Oh whoa! Look at the time. I gotta get to bed. I still gotta brush my teeth, feed the hog. Still got some homework to do. Still got those bills to pay. Wash the car. Then Scott says, "Gee, thanks, Jeff. I can Feel the love. Yeah, I got Tootsie woke up now. I'll flip the camera around here where y'all can see her right quick. There she is. There's Tootsie. They must be playing the game now up there because they're hollering. They're announcing stuff, so who knows? Oh, by the way, on Jake Alexander, I guess people's been speeding on it because the law is sitting there trying to catch him coming off the hill right here down to the Con Center. He's tucked into the side there, and if you're coming across there too fast, you're a sitting duck because of where he's sitting. So I guess they're, which I can see, with that being a new road and it being the way it is. I mean, it wouldn't be hard to go flying up through there and shooting over to Dollywood, because it's not really that curvy and it's all wide open. But there's the star of the show. I'll show her again here in a minute. Oh yeah, back out of the camera. Yeah, sorry. Let's see. There we go. Did that fix it? Lord, yeah, I see it on my phone now. Every time I flip it around, hang on, I'm gonna see if it fixes it. My phone's behind right now. See it right there. See it? Sit and look out here. Sit and look out here. I'm seeing if it fixes it after I flip it around. I'm waiting on my phone to get caught up. Give me a second. I'll flip it back around though, but I'm waiting on my phone to catch up with the live stream here. Everybody's saying hey to you right now. It must be still zoomed in. No, here it goes. Here we go. All right. Now I'm zooming out. I'm checking it right quick to see if it's still, yeah, it's still zoomed in, isn't it? Sure is. Son of a gun. That's my fault where I had the darn camera zoomed in when I flipped it around, and undoubtedly it won't fix it. It won't fix it when I flip the view around. So I apologize. There's another fiasco for you, Gary. Oh, wait a minute. Whoa. I don't want to be putting nobody in timeout. I hope I didn't. Hey, Dan the Mountain Man. Yeah, Leslie's going, whoa. Yeah, everybody's saying, hey, Tootsie, you're big. Yeah, Ed says, now that's a good close-up shot of Tootsie. And everybody's saying hey to Dan. Everybody's saying hey to Tootsie. Yeah, I tried, John. I tried it because I'm backed out as far as the front view. But when I flip it around, I guess whenever I flipped it around to show her, it keeps the zoomed in part. I don't know. I don't know how else to fix it. Erica says next time tell her to leave her nail file on the dresser. Hey, there you go, Erica. And then take a leave. Says there's our pretty girl. And Fred says Jeff forgot to adjust the zoom. Yeah, I did. And Larry says Tootsie staring into my soul. This says nope, still huge Tootsie. Dan says the cops were out today on my route to work. And then, yeah, and on that note right quick, Geist has come down here. On VR last night, some people were saying that gas was still expensive where they was at, but I told them it's dropped. It's back down to $2.82, which means if I go to Buc-ee's, I can get it for $2.32 if I go to Buc-ee's and get it. Hang on a minute, my phone's flipped sideways here. Let me get back to the chat. All right, come on, stupid phone. And then Ed says, that's okay. She looks pretty. Thank you, Ed. Linda says, Larry, Tootsie might take that personally. And Ed says, hey, Dan the Mountain Man, how we doing? And Gary says, thanks, Jeff. The night is complete now. Talking about the fiascos. And everybody's saying, hey, Nellie says, that was a 3D when Tootsie yawned. And everybody's saying, hey, Dan says, I'm doing okay, Ed. Fred says, Jeff, there's your fiasco of the night. That's right. Hey, Jimbo. Hey, buddy. Hello, everybody. There's a break in softball for a little bit. Finally got back to the live feed. It's a lot more fun live. And I understand that, Jimbo, but I understand that you got kids and you got other priorities. So don't worry yourself over it. Don't sweat about it. I always put my replays up, so you'll always have the replays. But I get what you're saying too. It's definitely fun doing it live versus watching the replays. And everybody's saying hey to Jimbo right now. John says it's still 3:39 in Ohio. And Ed says, hey Jeff, I think I figured out why you got a hole in your mattress. You need do you need a pedicure? Nope, neither one of us do. Cause this was where that hole was at was like at my shoulders. It wasn't dead center of the air mattress, but it was in the middle, but up towards like where my shoulders would be at and stuff. So who knows? And it's like Scott was saying, undoubtedly those things only last so long. Everybody's saying hey to everybody right now. Let me make sure my. Oh, wait a minute. Why is my chat behind versus my phone? Because there's where. Let me go. See if that fixes it. Here we go. Gary says, wow, Jeff, the gas is cheaper there. It's $3.32 here. I'll be driving to Pigeon Forge to get my gas from now on. Well, that $2.32 price I was mentioning, that's with that car wash 50 cents off right now as far as while they're doing it. I don't know how long they're going to do it for. I mean, it's still they're classifying it as a grand opening special. But it's $2.82 though, as far as without any discounts or anything. Let's see. David says gas in Campbellsville is $3.14, and then Kentucky says here in Kentucky also, John. Everybody's saying hey right now. PB Pam says sorry I've been in and out of the chat. What is the noise in the back? I'm right here below the Cal Ripken baseball field, Pam. That's what they must be playing a game now, and they're doing announcing or whatever you want to call it. They're up there jawing about something. Of course, they've been playing music too. Teleco says it's $2.95 where he's at, and Natalie says gas at the southern border are votes for tactics. Right, vote for me tactics. Yeah. I saw where he on the news there where he's finally stopping crossing at the border there to a certain extent. And anybody that's got any common sense, and I'm not getting in political or politics, but it's just funny though. Anybody that's got any lick of common sense, the least little bit of common sense, would realize, it's election year, and he's trying to get votes, so they're gonna drop the gas prices. They're going to try to get the border under control and do what they can to stay in. But, there again, though, it happens every election year anyway. It don't matter who's in there. So I'm going to leave it at that, too. It's just, I'm going to shut up because I'm not going to get into it on here. Let's see. Thank you, Erica. Yeah, everybody loves the Smoky Mountains, and they are beautiful. That's for sure. Kentucky says, I hear what you're saying, Natalie. And everybody's saying hey to Erica. Linda says, Jeff, is the tree pollen bothering y'all down south? No, I think the I think the tree pollen is over with here. It's grass and mold and something else. I think all the tree pollen's pretty much over with here. Jimmy says $3.49 where he's at a gallon. Leslie says amazing how little common sense some truly have. Yeah, you're right, Leslie. And then PB says, so true, Leslie. And Fred says, that's right, Leslie. Yeah, it's hard to come by common sense much anymore nowadays. I've noticed that from being over here, being at home, just out and about, places I've been. But you still will run into them, though. There's still quite a few that's still got the common sense and stuff. I mean, there's more than probably what we see, but there again, though, it's getting less and less, though. Erica says it's 320 plus or minus in southern Georgia, where she's at, as far as the gas. But I'll be honest with you, before I hop off here, I'll go ride down here on the strip, the parkway, whatever you want to call it, because there's people in town. Of course, I know school's pretty much out now. I know this. I think this week ends it for everybody. But there's definitely people in town for a Tuesday. For a Tuesday, it's been pretty busy. Leslie says, Jeff, it's almost unbearable for me sometimes to be in public. You know how I know, Leslie. Bless your heart. Yeah, crowds don't bother me. Crowds definitely don't bother me. And we'll go down here before cause like I said, I'm cutting it short again tonight too, on the kind of just from everything I was telling earlier. Nothing's wrong or anything. It's just, today was my mom's birthday for the ones that, came in here later on and stuff. So, but we'll go. Yeah, I know, Leslie, that you don't like the overwhelming of ignorance and stuff. I knew what you was meaning. But you don't like being in crowds though either. You'll be in crowds, you just don't like it. Hey, Missy. Hey, saying, hey, Jeff and Tootsie, pretty view there. Thank you, Missy. I appreciate it. I was just showing Tootsie there just a little bit ago. And, of course, I'll show her again here in just a little bit. And I'll try to stay up with the chat and stuff. I know the other time I was up here, the signal sort of cut in and out right in here. So just bear with me till I get back down here, and I'll show y'all we'll take a ride down the strip, parkway, whatever you want to call it. I call it the strip. Y'all chat with each other. I'll get caught up on it. Like I say though, we'll go down here on the highway, take a little ride right quick before I call it a night. But I really do appreciate y'all guys getting me in a better mood and helping me out. It means a lot to me. It really does, because y'all definitely have made me laugh tonight. I know some of it was my own fault. And that policeman's gone. He was sitting right here, right there in that little pull-off section. That's where he was sitting when I came up here. But yeah, y'all definitely had me laughing. And it has made me feel better. It really has. And I hadn't told this part. I stayed up too late last night too, so I'm going on not much sleep. But that's still no excuse, because that's my own fault there. Hey, Dan, I think Dan's having to hop out. Dan, don't work too hard, buddy. I appreciate you coming in. I'll tell him bye right quick. I know y'all are not believing what I told you as far as with the traffic, but but there is people in town. Uh-oh. Somebody's had the lick over here. They got somebody right there. Took two of them to get that one. Yeah, I'm zoomed out. I should be zoomed out. Oh yeah, on my phone it's showing I'm not. I don't know why it's doing that. I'm zoomed out. I'm zoomed out. But yeah, I see where on my phone here where it shows it being still close. But I'm zoomed all the way back out. Must be some kind of glitch in on YouTube's end or something. Yeah, I saw where I just done the zoom part, but yeah, y'all can't see my hood, but I can, as far as on my car. Yeah, I just got the chin beard or whatever you want to call it, Linda. I saw that comment. I'm gonna quit messing with this zoom after tonight, though. I'm not gonna zoom in. Undoubtedly, it must mess with the live feed or something. I mean, y'all can see the traffic for it to be a Tuesday night and almost 8:30. Well, pretty much 8:30. There's people in town. Don't look like a whole lot of them's coming from Gatlinburg right now. And don't worry, I'll get caught up with the chats. I'll read the chats as soon as we get back up the road here. I came down here to show y'all the traffic and stuff. And we had rain today. We're supposed to have it again this evening, and it looks like it's raining towards Sevierville and Knoxville, but I'm glad it's not raining here. I have seen enough rain to do me almost a lifetime while I've been here. We've had 2 floods, so I'm over the rain. I wouldn't mind seeing a drought. But yeah, I'm looking on my phone here. It's definitely zoomed in. I'm trying to get it to get back normal, where it's got a wider view. Because I know when we tell y'all bye, it's going to be, y'all will be able to see Tootsie's tonsils. You'll be able to count the darn teeth in her mouth. We might have to get in the back seat to tell y'all bye. So back far enough from the camera. So you're saying it looks normal, Natalie? I see that comment. I still think it's stuck on the zoomed in a little bit, even facing forward. Because I'm looking at my phone and it's, y'all should be able to see the hood of my car right now. But that's how it goes, though. We all got to have a good fiasco every now and again, because I dang sure am not perfect and don't claim to be perfect in any way, shape, or form. I'm nowhere near perfect. Tootsie, on the other hand, that might be a different story, but not me. Yeah, see, and I know normally you're able to see my hood, Natalie. I did see that comment. But I was messing with the zoom when I was up there showing the mountains and stuff. And I guess whenever I flipped the camera to show Tootsie, that's when it messed up. That's when it went all to pieces. So I gotta try to remember not to do that no more. Looks like we're riding on a motorcycle. Got the air back on. It's getting a little warmish in here. I'll leave the window down, that way y'all can hear the traffic. I guess I could roll this other window down. That way y'all get the atmospheric sound. Oh, Tootsie's got her head out the window. I wish I could show y'all that. She's standing up, got her head out with her ears blowing in her ears are laid back. She's looking around sniffing. I wish I could get that on camera. That's what she does, though. Anytime I roll the window down, that's what she does. Somebody's hollering. Oh, hey, Amanda. How's Amanda tonight? I saw where you popped in. That night, signal might get choppy right here with everybody. You know, there's quite a few in town, so who knows? Just bear with me, though. I'm gonna get. Hey, Diamondback, you slipped in on me too, but I'm gonna get caught up on the chat here in just a little bit. Because, like I said, I'm not doing a 2-hour show tonight. But I'm gonna get up here to where I can tell y'all good night and all that good stuff. No, I see now what you're talking about, Leslie. It does look like I about hit that truck, don't it? I saw it on my phone down here, where it's still behind. Wait till I get behind this red one, Leslie. That's crazy. I mean, it looks like I'm gonna hit him. Yeah, Lordy. You'd think it would reset itself, though. But I guess when I flip the view around, that's when it messed up. Because I flipped it around while I was zoomed. Yeah, I see your comment, Gary. Yeah, me and Tootie's probably gonna have to get. Leslie says it's fine. It's a new perspective. Yeah, me and Tootie's gonna have to get in the back seat to tell y'all bye. Just so you can be able to see us. That way you don't have to. That way you don't have to see Tootsie's snot boogers. I'm gonna pull over right here. Let's see. That's good. I'll pull right here. Hold on, Toots. Pull over here. Give me 1 second here, because I'm gonna turn around where I can face the mountain. All right, let me get caught up on the chat. All right, quick. Let's see, where was I at? I know it's way back here. Let's see. Okay, right there, where Linda says there's Scruffy Jeff. Erica says a bunch of beans can pop, and I think she's meaning beads, maybe, can pop an air mattress. Oh, thank you, Natalie. She says we love you, Jeff. And that's where everybody was telling Dan bye. Oh, thank you, Kentucky Leisure. He was wishing my mom in heaven a happy birthday. Yeah, Missy didn't want to say the bad word. That's fine, Missy. You know good and well you can type whatever you want to on my show, Missy. So whatever you want to type. Thank you, Erica. And thank you, Landis. Erica was saying happy birthday, and Linda was saying she is sorry. And oh yeah, I know Tootsie does too. And I appreciate that, Linda. And so I'm caught up now. Everybody was telling bye to Dan. Missy says I'll have to go back and watch Jeff. And then here's where everybody's saying hey to everybody. Leslie says I have a chin beard also, Leslie. John says I noticed last time I was down there, the gas station right next to where Marie works, they sell Grippo potato chips. Yeah, they sell Grippos right down here at this Exxon, John. It's just right down here. They've got them in there too. That all started last year. They put the Grippos in in the convenience stores. That happened last year here. Everybody's talking to everybody right now. Scott says 39 days until kicking it with the Hicks. And I'm looking forward to that. And Leslie says, is that what he said, Linda? And Shane says, did you get to see any of the Dodge Vipers? He said, no, I didn't. I didn't go out. I knew the Pontiacs were in town, but I didn't. We had one that stayed in the campground, but as far as me going out and looking at them and stuff, they were all parked at that one hotel that has the yard where the Rod Run always parks and everything. There was a bunch parked there, but I didn't get any video or go live or even stop and look at any of them. I just, whatever I saw while I was, anytime I was out in town, that's all I saw. I didn't make a point to go see them or anything. But we did have one staying in the campground, and it was nice. Scott says we are too, Fred, because Fred's looking forward to it. And Natalie says, looks fine on my end, looks normal. Ed says, I agree with you, Jeff. It does look better, but I think it's stuck a little. Yeah. Diamondback says, just got on, been working. Hey, that's fine, Diamondback. I appreciate you coming in. And then I read some of these, everybody saying, hey. And then I read that one. Virginia says, good to see you, Diamondback. And there's where Amanda came in. Do you remember Fizz is a pepper, peanuts in a bottle, and 10? Oh, so you looked it up, Amanda. You looked it up. I know what she's talking about there, the song. Yep. I know that song very well, Amanda. And yes, I do remember all that stuff. John says, get me a hamburger and a milkshake from Cookout. Well, I'm on the other end of Cookout, John. And you're all the way up in Columbus, Ohio. Erica says, there's only one that's perfect. That's right, Erica. Yep, there's only one that's perfect. The man up above. Everybody's saying hey to everybody right now. Kentucky says, Fred's right. It's like your phone isn't on the correct video setting or something. It's where I messed it up from zooming in earlier, Kentucky. I remember doing that before and I'd forgot. Amanda Bynes Theater. Everybody's saying hey to everybody right now. Scott says, Amber does the same thing when I roll the window down. Talking about sticking her head. Hey, Barney, if you'd get your girl to quit hanging her head out the window like a dog. I'm wondering if Leslie's made that same comment yet. Jimbo says, my phone has some settings on the camera that are really strange. To fix it, you have to turn the camera off and on again. Seems like it might be smarter than the operator. I think all these phones we got, Jimbo's smarter than us. Leslie says, Jesus help. We almost hit that truck. Amanda says, you should try the bark at your dog YouTube challenge. I have to look that up, Amanda. I hadn't seen that. Macy says, Scott, she'll whoop you for sure. And Fred says, talk about tailgating, oh my. And Gary says, we're on that truck's butt. Leslie says, it's fine. It's a new perspective. Amanda says, the internet is like 1998 when I was a toddler. Missy says, not the snot boogers. John says, go stop at the goat coaster. I'm going home here in just a few minutes, John, so I'm before the goat coaster. Leslie says, when someone has to constantly repeat a fact about themselves to try to get people to believe it, it's probably not the truth. And Ed says, Jeff, stop, I'm getting dizzy. Buckle up, Toots. Until goes dizzy. Larry says, Leslie low on patience tonight. And Leslie says, he knows Larry. And Amanda says, happy heavenly birthday. Thank you, Amanda. I appreciate it. Virginia says, I've been quiet tonight, feeling a little yucky. Hey, I'm right there with you today, Virginia. I hope you get the feeling better, though, Virginia. Amanda says, sometimes Golden Corral is natural gas station. Gross. Gary says, Larry, Leslie and I are alike. We're not doctors, so we have no patience. That's pretty good. Fred says, "Prayers, Virginia." Scott says, "Larry, but I think I got a pretty good feeling who it is that's getting under her skin." Oh, yeah. Yeah, most of us pretty much know, Scott, that's in here. Natalie says, "I'll feel better, Virginia." And Leslie says, "Fact, Gary." And PB Pam says, "Hope you feel better, Virginia." Scott says, "Praying, Virginia." And Kentucky Leader says, "Hope you feel better, Virginia." Virginia says, "Thanks, Fred, nothing serious." Linda says, "Virginia, are you going to have some chicken soup?" And Teleco says, "I hope you get to feeling better, Virginia." And Virginia says, "Not me, Linda, hubby did." And she's thanking everybody for the prayers and concerns. Leslie says, "You're probably correct, Scott." Good night, Jimmy. Thanks for coming in, buddy. And Larry says, "Scott, I bet your feelings are right." And everybody's saying good night to Jimmy. Teleco says it's raining where he's at, so that means we're getting ready to get rain again here. Linda says, "Virginia, take care of yourself this week." And everybody's saying good night to Jimmy. Hey, yeah, Larry says, "That camper looked like it was in my living room." Virginia says, "Thank you, Linda." And she's meaning that she's okay. And everybody's saying good night to Jimmy. Scott's laughing at Leslie. Jimbo says, "Look out, Jeff. I think that motorhome's trying to run you over." Missy says, "Hope you feel better soon, Virginia." And Larry says, "Scott, it's Blaine." Ed says, "Missy, I'm sorry I can't remember if I said hello. Hello, Missy Brock." And I'm caught up. And Missy's saying, "Hey to Ed." She says, "I know, me too." And Diamondback says, "For Virginia, many prayers." So anyhow, let me round up Tootsie here. Let me see if I can get this to work. Come on, come here, come here. All right, I'm gonna flip the camera around, but you sit still. You sit still. Lord, I can't even miss my darn closet back here, and I don't even have nowhere to sit. All right, let me look at my phone. It's still zoomed in, but I think you'll be able to see us. Let me get Tootsie up here where it's still zoomed in. I know it, Leslie. This has been one heck of a day. The live show's been a fiasco. All day today's been all to pieces. But hey, I'm smiling about it. So it is what it is. Tomorrow's another day. Lord willing, and the creek doesn't rise. And then Scott's laughing at Larry. And Fred says, "That's better." Yeah, that's because we're sitting back here in the back. And I'm holding Tootsie up so y'all can see her. Two cuties in the back seat, Linda's saying. Ed says, "There's a job opening up driving Jeff and Miss Tootsie." And then Missy says, "Sweet baby." But hey, I'm going to go ahead. I've actually been on longer than what I'd planned on. But we're going to go ahead and call it a night. And as always, love each and every one of y'all. Appreciate all y'all coming in tonight. It's been fun, as usual. It's been a fiasco, as usual. Hopefully next week will be better. If anything changes, though, I'll let y'all know. But I'll probably plan on going live again next week. Wait a minute. Angie's saying, good night, everyone. Jeff, we all care about you and Tootsie. Please take care of yourself. And thank you for taking time for us on this special day. Oh, y'all are welcome. You're welcome, Angie, and every one of y'all are welcome. But me and Tootsie will see y'all next week, Lord willing, and the creek doesn't rise. Good night, everybody. All right. You want to stay back here, or you want to get up here? I'm letting everybody tell it. No, we're going back to the camp. I'm gonna let everybody tell everybody good night, and then I'll kill the feed. Alrighty, get my seatbelt on.